Hey, it's Joe Keegan here for Sell My Luxury Property. And if you own a luxury home, you're going to love this information. Because not only are we going to go over how to sell your luxury property, but how we can sell for more money than you even thought was possible. As we know, the market has been crazy, but things are starting to transition as interest rates rise. Obviously, one of the more important things when selling your home is how to net as much money as possible when selling your home. In order to achieve that for my clients, I have created a target marketing program, which I will uncover in depth for you today in this video. Another issue we have seen is finding your next property to move to, and I will cover how I utilize technology and a creative strategy to make sure we have your next home lined up and make a seamless transition when you do go to sell your home. So with that being said, let's jump right into things so you can have a better understanding of how everything works. So obviously the goal is to sell your home for the highest possible net. And I think what you're going to realize is this is more than selling real estate. This is about marketing and how we market not only the property, but the lifestyle that comes with the luxury home. The way that we do this is exposing your property to the most opportune buyers that are going to fall in love with your property and all the unique features that come with it. This takes a lot more than just putting your home on the MLS and putting a sign in the yard, crossing our fingers, hoping that some other agent will bring their client. I'm going to show you how the target marketing approach works and why it's so effective for the sellers I represent. Working in the business, I know the ins and outs of how choosing an agent works, and unfortunately, most sellers are naive to the criteria they should use in selecting a real estate agent, especially for a luxury property. I will also show you how myself and my team work in getting you the most money. This is a very exclusive, and nobody else offers what we can do for a luxury property, which is why we get superior results. So there are 3 common misconceptions when choosing a real estate agent. Number 1, a lot of people think that all agents within the same brokerage have the same procedures. So if you go with a well-known brokerage in the area, you can choose any agent. But what you may not realize is every agent is an independent contractor and can do anything they want to do, and there are actually little to no policies or procedures in place at all. A brokerage can have the number 1 agent in town as well as an agent that hasn't even showed a house yet. So there is a big difference in the agent you choose, and the brokerage is just a name that's associated with that agent because it is required by law. A good real-life example of this is Tom Brady left the Patriots, but then still went on to go win a Super Bowl with the Bucs. You could make the argument that he could join just about any team and make them a lot better, right? So you want to make sure you are choosing an agent instead of a brokerage. Number 2 is knowing somebody with a real estate license is a benefit to you or your best option when selling your home. Just because somebody has a real estate license doesn't mean they are very good at marketing or exposing your home to the right people, and quite frankly, they might not have the capital needed that's required to market your home properly. I like to think of it this way. You are putting someone in charge of the sale of probably one of, if not, the biggest sales of your lifetime. If you were about to get sued for a lot of money or put away for a crime, would you choose your cousin that just passed the bar exam, or would you hire the best of the best to represent you? The 3rd misconception is that you should list your home with an agent that quotes you the highest price or the biggest discount on commission. Obviously, this usually ends in disaster. Today, I will show you how to sell your home fast, for top dollar, and with the least amount of hassle, and quite frankly, it has nothing to do with the 3 common misconceptions. Everyone thinks an agent is an agent, but every single agent had to pass the same real estate exam. Great, they passed the test, but that doesn't give them the knowledge to be a target marketing specialist. Any agent you list with will get your home on the MLS, and it will be broadcasted to all the real estate websites like Zillow, Realtor.com, Redfin, etc. This happens automatically through syndication. Any agent can do this, but this is going to create limited chances of getting your luxury home sold, and if it does sell, it will end up selling for a regular price or maybe even below market value, because we have not exposed your property to the most opportune buyers that are going to be highly motivated to make an offer on your property, where they will stop at nothing to make sure that they are able to purchase your specific type of home. I'm going to show you exactly what's done here in the next few minutes. This is why you don't want a commodity agent that's replaceable by any other agent that has a license. If you just wanted to list your home and not sell it, or not sell it for top dollar, you could easily go with a commodity agent. You obviously know that asking for more money won't net you more money for your home. If you called enough agents, I'm sure you could get someone that would tell you that you can get double what it's worth, just to get you to sign a listing agreement. You don't want to list with them, right? The marketing campaign is what is going to create the best quality buyers that are willing to pay a premium for your luxury home. These premium buyers aren't going to be found by advertising on Zillow or Realtor.com. Quite frankly, a lot of the luxury clients prefer the private listing network, where we don't send the home out to those websites, and we only show them to other agents with premium buyers and reach out directly to the premium buyers through our targeted marketing. So when hiring an agent, you want to think about who is going to be representing the exposure for your property. As a luxury homeowner, the most important thing to look for is a target marketing specialist. I want you to write that down, by the way. A target marketing specialist. This is how you get your home exposed to the most opportune buyers, and most importantly, sell your home for more money than you even thought possible. A licensed agent that promises you a higher price but has no empirical data to back up that price won't get you the results that you desire. They need to have an impressive multimedia marketing approach. This means digital and old school approaches. So a lot of people ask, what is target marketing? Target marketing is focusing in on who the most likely buyer will be for your home based on price, location, school district, and of course with the luxury amenities of the home. So for example, if you own a luxury horse property, we are going to find people that are horse fanatics. Maybe they already own a few horses and are having them boarded at a separate location and want their own property that they can have their horses at. Maybe you're waterfront, and we want to find the boat enthusiasts out there that can take their friends, family, and clients out on the water. Maybe you have a 12-car garage and we need to go find that car or toy enthusiast out there that will fall in love with your property. These are just a few examples, and no matter your property, there is a reason it is luxury, and it's our job to sell that lifestyle of your property to the next buyer that is going to fall in love and pay a premium for it. You may be wondering how we do this, and we simply do our research on who is the right type of buyer for your property and then go purchase a list of those people. There are lists for everything nowadays that you can go out and purchase. You yourself are on at least a handful of lists. You see it in advertising, you see online as well, and some of the mailers you get as well. An example of this is if you ever get a mailer from a dealership that says, for example, hey, we are really in need to buy a 2018 BMW X5. Well, guess what? Your neighbor got that same exact mailer, except theirs says that they need to buy their 2015 Ford Mustang. These marketers weren't just hoping to get lucky when they spent their advertising dollars on you. They had a purpose behind it and are hoping to convert you into a sale. Otherwise, they wouldn't be spending that money on you. So what we do is gather that information on the most opportune buyers and create a combination of online and offline marketing. So after acquiring the list through mailing and marketing list brokers based on the information we gathered about your property, we utilize that information through our online and offline strategies to go directly to those buyers. We do everything from postcard campaigns to specific sale letters mailed to the prospects, to targeting the prospects through Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, etc. So for example, we have what is called Facebook Custom Audience. So we upload the list of prospects to Facebook and we blast our marketing to these people that we have determined are high likelihood of wanting to purchase a property like yours. This method is currently selling thousands of homes all across the country. This is different than just posting it on your page or my page because this is targeted to the buyers and we pay to have the marketing show up in the feed of the people that don't follow you or I, but would love your luxury property. So we spend a lot of money on marketing your property to the right buyers so we can get as many prospects as possible interested in your property to then drive up the price. We are looking to create a feeding frenzy for your specific property so we can net you the most money possible. This creates a winning situation for you when people fight over your home because they're going to pay a premium to ensure they can buy your property. it is so important to get your home to stick out online because 98% of buyers start their shopping of a home online. So if we can be the first and be exactly what they're looking for when we create an opportunity to turn that prospect into a premium buyer for your home. Now we not only do targeted marketing, but we also do retargeting. This is such an exclusive strategy that mostly only big companies use, but you have a luxury property, so it is vital to use on your home as well. The best way for me to describe this is if you've ever shopped online on Amazon and didn't end up purchasing a product after browsing for it, then all of a sudden that product follows you around everywhere on the internet until you either buy it or you lose interest altogether. We do the exact same thing with your home because typically people don't drop everything they're doing to go buy a house. But what ends up happening is they stop to see our marketing piece on your property and then they move on. We can track those people that have taken a minute to look at your property and then we continue to retarget them so that we can hit them at an opportune time that they take more action. They get more information, they'll reach out to me or their preferred agent to get them that information and set up a time to see the property. Another approach that works very well in our offline campaigns is what is called EDDM. This is a service that is through the post office called Every Door Direct Mail. This is designed to be able to hit all of the homes on a specific mail route. This is crucial in marketing because it lets everyone in the area know your home is for sale, even those that don't know it's for sale. Now, this is very unique in the sense that you typically don't see any of these people being the buyers for your home. However, they live in your area, so they probably have a comparable income to you. Why is this important to you? It's very simple. Because their coworkers also have a similar income, and they may be in the market for a new home, and yours may just be the perfect fit for them. Most agents aren't willing to invest in this because it can get expensive, but we invest our money because we know it works and it pays off for our clients. So if I'm to accept the project of selling your home, you can expect some superior marketing to get in front of the right eyeballs. Obviously, I haven't seen your home yet, so after seeing your home, I built a complete marketing campaign that is designed specifically for your home that combines online and offline marketing to get in front of the most opportune buyers. We have to be very specific in the projects we'll take on, because if we can't meet your needs, then I would rather shoot you down up front instead of let you down later. A lot of times homeowners are shocked for what we can sell their home for, but if we can't meet your needs, I'm just going to have to let you know that right away. As I'm sure you can imagine, based on the money we spend on each project, we have to be very selective in making sure we only take on projects that end in a successful closing. Unique properties are some of my favorite because I can really utilize our marketing to find the best buyers, which nobody else is using. The first step in this is typically meeting you at the property and getting a tour, finding out more from you about why your property is so unique so I can get a better understanding of the lifestyle we are looking to sell to the next buyers. Now, because of this unique marketing that we do, I have a large number of buyers that I can reach out to that may be interested in your home. So I can do a pre-market blast to these folks to see if we can possibly match you before your home even hits the market. These buyers are typically highly motivated and very specific on a home they want, which keeps your price very high because these buyers are willing to pay a premium to make sure that your home never hits the market. Obviously, every situation is different, and we have to do a walkthrough of your property to see if we have any buyers that would want to buy your home. When hiring myself, you are not only getting an agent, you're also hiring my entire marketing team that works with me to ensure that you get the best possible marketing for your home. I take care of what I do best, and I let my team handle the rest. But they are all very specific in what they're good at. They're highly vetted, and I make sure they are the best of the best in the specific area that I have them in charge of. Obviously, results are the only thing that matter to you, so it's crucial that you get the most bang for your buck, selling, likely, the largest asset that you own. So your goal when hiring an agent is to choose an agent that can make your home stand out compared to being just like every other home on the market. We aren't talking about, are you with the top company? Have you sold a home in the neighborhood? Can we get the cheapest commission? All of that stuff does nothing for you when we're talking about netting the most amount of money when the marketing is just blah. And let's be honest, the only thing that matters is the bottom dollar. Someone can list your home for a lower commission, but depending on the price range, it could cost you thousands, tens of thousands, or sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars when selling your home. You may end up paying another agent less than you would pay me, but you end up with less in the long run. So in that situation, I make no money, you make less, and the other agent thinks they hit the jackpot because they spent very little on your property and made a fat check. You want to make sure you are getting the best results possible, which boils down to choosing the right agent. So if you're okay with many months on the market and dozens of the wrong type of buyers walking through your home without making offers, then any discount agent will do for you. I would recommend going with the absolute cheapest one you could find. But if you're looking for superior results, which is more money and less time, with the perfect buyer, you want to hire a marketing expert like myself. Now, I'm definitely not the cheapest agent, but I'm also not the most expensive agent. What is great about what we offer here is you can pick and choose the services you want to pay for, and that is what determines how much of a commission is going to be charged. The best part for you is I work on results. This means that you choose the services that you want to pay for, and then I only get paid when the deal is closed. If I don't get us to the closing table with a buyer, then I don't get paid. I'm sure you can imagine I don't spend all this money in marketing to have a home not sell, and I'm out thousands of dollars. I have a very basic 3-step approach. Number 1 is a free phone consultation to discuss your options and answer any questions you may have. It's totally free and no high-pressure sales pitch. It's just a quick conversation for you to gather some information and see if it makes sense for you. Step 2 is we will take a walk through the home to determine condition and marketability. At that time, we will sit down and discuss options you have available to you. Step 3 is we discuss how we can push your sales price higher and go over the marketing campaign so you can look at costs and expenses and what your total net number will be. It's a very simple 3-step approach. Phone call, walk through, go over the numbers. You can then make an educated decision and you're never obligated along the way, and it's totally free for those 3 steps. I think you're going to find it incredibly helpful to do it this way. So what I would encourage you to do is call me or text me right now. My number is 815-355-0582. Again, just shoot me a call or a text right now so you can get in touch with me right away. As a homeowner and a smart consumer, I want you to be educated and I want you to know what we can do for you here and help you every step of the way. I would love to give you some helpful advice and answer any of the questions and see if I would consider accepting your project to get your home sold for absolute top dollar. So my encouragement for you today would be to be very selective on the agent you choose to represent your luxury property. Timing comes into play as well here. Where are you going to move to comes into play. How effective we can be at finding your next place can be a huge factor, and making sure it's all timed out perfectly to make a smooth transition for you and your family. So we can just have a casual conversation about all of that, and we may even uncover some things that you never even thought about but are vital to the whole process. Sometimes we determine if you want to make a move right now, but I need a better understanding of your situation to give you the right information so you can make an informed decision. Finding your next home is a very important aspect as well, and that's why I have the Dream Home Finder program, which helps you find your next home that may be off market, which is key for you because nobody else knows that it is for sale, but it may be exactly what you are looking for. We do all this at no charge for you to make sure we find you the perfect fit. So the homeowner that doesn't know what they're looking for in an agent will naturally look for someone that is cheap or is related to them, or they know them from work, or sometimes they look for someone that has sold a home in the same neighborhood as them, which obviously makes no sense whatsoever because that has no effect on exposing your home to the most opportune buyers. That may have made sense before the internet became mainstream, but that is just no longer the case. So when hiring an agent for your luxury property, you're not just hiring an agent, you're hiring a marketing specialist, not someone that puts it in the MLS and fills in the blanks that are required, but someone that is going to go out and actually market your property the correct way to net you the most amount of money. The commodity agent is of no use to you if they can't find a buyer that is willing to pay a premium for your property. The sad part is if you end up going with a commodity agent, the only way to find a buyer is if your home is the best value compared to all the other homes out there. This means you need to be priced under those other homes. This is a bad way to go because you don't want to beat out the others by taking less money. What if we exposed your home to the right people, and it doesn't matter that the other homes are cheaper than yours? What is offered to that specific buyer is exactly what they want, and they are willing to pay a premium to get it. You can go with that commodity agent, but that rhymes with not getting the most money possible when selling. So this is what a marketing expert can do for you, and that's what you get when you hire my team. And if we decide to accept your project, this can be an awesome opportunity for you, and not only selling your home for top dollar, but if you're looking for another house, finding the perfect property that way. So I would love to have our team look at your home before I go over some market conditions here. But step one is for us to come and take a look at your home so we can go over your custom marketing campaign that we put in place for your individual property. I believe you will find this is the best option at the most affordable rate to net you the most amount of money possible. And obviously that's the key factor. All right, got my webcam back on. As you can see, that's a targeted marketing approach that can get your luxury home sold for top dollar and sometimes even above asking price. Now, we all know the market has been crazy hot, but interest rates have started to rise, which means we are going to start seeing less and less buyers. Now, even though that is the case, there are still very few homes available to buy, so moving to your next home may be difficult. And that's why it's important to know where you're going to be moving to and why our Dream Home Finder program is so important. Now, what we don't want to see happen is that you have become paralyzed and now you're not going to move. You may end up missing out on the peak of the market, and you're going to end up with way less money than you were hoping for if you were to wait a year or more to sell. So right now is the best time to sell, provided you can find a place to go when you do sell. So I will use the targeted marketing strategy to go out and find your next home, just the same way I go out and find a buyer, for example. Now, the great thing about this is you're going to buy low and sell high. See, I'm representing you and only you when doing this. So I work to get you the highest price possible when selling your home and the lowest possible cost when buying. I just recently did this for a couple. It wasn't necessarily in the luxury market, but they wanted to live in the Gates in Crystal Lake, which is an exclusive area right by the lake. And we were able to get them into their new home at a heavily discounted price because I was representing them on the purchase and the home seller was unrepresented. They were selling by owner. They bought the home for $330,000 and are sitting on a bunch of equity after they spent about $15,000 on upgrades. The home is now worth about $425,000. So this is just one example of how you can buy low and sell high. So let's get that totally free phone consultation taken care of right away. This is free and without any obligation. You don't have to put your home on the market or commit to anything. But let's face it, shopping for homes is fun, and you may be shocked to find out what your home is really worth. So let's get on the phone right away. Just shoot me a call or a text, 815-355-0582, and that will go to direct contact with me. So go ahead, do that right now so we can find out if now is the right time for you to make the move. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video on targeted marketing, and I look forward to your phone call.